Your fun cycle comes well packaged. First, let's take it out of the box and remove all packaging and inspect our fun cycle. This is what your fun cycle looks like after it's been unpacked, so now we'll start assembling. First, we're going to install the backrest onto the frame assembly using these 2 bolts, 2 washers, and 2 nuts. Then the frame assembly slides onto the main part of the frame. And tighten up. After tightening the nuts up on the backrest, we're going to move to the frame and we're going to install the bolt through the frame and the nut on both sides. Next, we're going to attach the main frame together with this big bolt with nylon nut. There's 2 of these. You tighten the nut up just tight enough so it holds it, and you do not over tighten this because this is where the bicycle will pivot. Next, we're going to install the front wheel. After the front wheel is installed in the frame, we'll put the chain adjuster on both sides and the nut on both sides and just finger tight this. Note the brake arm is next to the frame on the far side. Next, we're going to remove the nuts on the frame here and install the front fender. And put the nuts back on and tighten it up. Next, we're going to attach the brake strap onto the brake arm. You just bend the strap around the frame and you'll put the screw through the brake strap through the brake arm and just lightly tighten this up at this point. Next, we're going to install the chain. Place the master link through the back side of the chain. Next goes the plate, and then the locking clip on the outside. Note the clip is open on the back side of the chain towards the back of the bicycle. After you've installed the chain, we're going to tighten the chain using the chain adjuster until the chain has about 3/4 inch of movement up and down. Then we are going to tighten the axle nut on both sides, and then we will tighten up the small little fender bolt at the very bottom at the base of the fender down here, right there. And there's a nut on the back side you have to hold. Next, remove the 2 front screws on the frame, and we are going to install the rear chain guard bolt next. Next, we're going to install the rear wheel, starting with the axle washer. Goes in against the collar. The wheel next. Washer, collar, and pin. Tighten up. Tighten up the collar, and then also you have to flare the end of the pin so it does not come out on the bottom. This is the cotter key when it's bent over. Next, we are going to install the rear seat, and it's very simple. You just adjust it with these nylon straps.